Welcome back. Now what we need to do is that we need to add products to our database. We need to add meals to our database. And to do this, you need first of all to make sure that your Apache web server as well as the MySQL database both are up and running. Make sure that they are up and running. Next, you need to head on over to your browser and then type localhost /dashboard. And then just click on phpMyAdmin, and this is going to open your phpMyAdmin. Now, what we need to do is that we need to click on the project, the database, the project Laravel, which is our database. And then what we need to do is that we need to open the products table. And in order to add products, you need to click on insert. And then you need to follow the following steps. First of all, you need to give a name to the meal that you want to add. So the name of the meal, for example, I'm going to say cheeseburger. This is the name of the meal. The description you can and you should actually type the ingredients of that meal. For example, cheeseburger with onion and whatever you want, whatever you have in the meal with onion and anything you want. Vinegar, I don't know. Let's just keep it simple. I'm just gonna say cheese with onion and tomato. And the price you need to type the price. The price obviously is gonna be something like, let's say, 24.99. Sale price, if you have sale, for example. If you don't, just keep it empty and make sure that this is checked if you don't have a sale. Quantity, we don't have a quantity because this is just a meal. We don't have a quantity. You need to keep the quantity here. Just type 0. Keep the quantity 0 because the quantity is how many sandwiches or how many meals we have. Obviously, this is not applicable to our project, so you need to keep this 0. Category here, I'm going to say burger, and I'm going to keep it here. I'm going to make the B small. Type also, let's say meal. The category is again is up to you. So the category, I'm going to say burger. The type could be a meal, could be a sandwich, could be some. I mean, it's going to be different from one person to another. But the type, I recommend using either a meal if it's a meal, or if it's just a sandwich, you can say sandwich, for example. Here I'm going to say meal. The image, this is the most important one among all of them. The image, you need to include the image in your project first. So in my project, you need to open your project, and then in your project you need to open the public and then images, and then you need to add the image of that meal. For example, this is this sandwich. For example, this is the cheeseburger sandwich. Let's say this one. This is the cheeseburger sandwich. You need first to add it to your images folder of the public. So again, the public and the images, and then add the image, and you need to know the name of the image. So here in my case, the name of the image is f8.png. So it could be anything. You can name it cheeseburger, you can name it whatever you want. So I'm going to name it f8.png. And then in your database, you need to say image f8.png, the same name that you have given the image in your project. And then image 1 is going to be nothing, image 2 is nothing, because we only have one image for this meal, and we are good to go. Let's add another meal to show you how to do this. So for example, here another meal, I'm going to say beef burger, and the description I'm going to say here beef burger with tomato sauce and anything you want. Let's just keep it simple. I'm gonna just put tomato, and then the price let's say 23.99. Quantity again 0 because this is not applicable in our application. Category burger. Type meal. And by the way, in the description, you need, if it's a meal, you need to say with, for example, Coca-Cola, and French fries. So this is very important. In the description, you need to type, if it's a meal, you need to type the full description. So here I'm going to say with Coca-Cola and French fries. And type the full description. And the image again, let me open my folder. So my folder again is public and then images, and this is the image that I have. This is the sandwich or the meal, and the image is named f2.png. So I'm going to say here f2.png, and that's it. Now once you are done, click on go, and this is going to insert 2 products. Now if you click on browse tab here, you will have 2 products. As you can see, we have cheeseburger and the description, cheeseburger with onion and tomato and Coca-Cola. We have the second one is beef burger. Price, we have the price. The sale price is null, is not applicable here. Quantity 0 because it's not applicable. Category burger. Type meal. Image, we have the image, and we are good to go. And notice that each product has a unique ID. This is very important. Having a unique ID is important, and the ID will be given automatically by the database. You don't have to worry about it. And the ID will allow us to access any meal we want, and change it, update it, change its description, its title, its price, whatever we want to do later. So now what I want you to do is that I want you to insert as many meals as you want, as you can, because we need to have at least 10 meals in our system, in our website, in order to be able to continue. Otherwise, it would be very difficult to continue, because having only 2 meals is not going to allow us to continue. So what I want you to do now is that I want you to click on insert, and I want you to add as many meals as you want. So I'm going to do this behind the scenes, and then I'm going to come back to you.